I haven't made any videos about ESO and, well, ever, I believe. But I have my friend here, Jose. This is where I met Hank, actually. We had a guild that we ran. Um, Due to some personal issues, I felt like the need that I needed to go ahead and shut it down. And lead a less stressful life of managing a guild. Hats off to those who actually manage a very good guild. But today I'm going to talk about the Warden and my interpretation of the new gaming industry here in ESO and how it's affected Morrowind. So many people have bought this game. Like Elder Scrolls Online, like myself, I was a beta tester. There you are, Jose. But I was a beta tester. I've got my monkey, all that good stuff. But pretty much, as far as I know, the game itself is essentially in a new area, and a very needed area. I was playing back when, in order to make Vet 1, VR Vet Rank 1, you had to pretty much complete your storyline. I mean, that's common sense. Now most people, they go through and they play one character. All they got to do is get it to 50 and boom. I mean, if you look at my guy, let's see if I have I've did the same thing. This guy was power leveled. He's my only character right now because I've gotten rid of people. But if I go over here to journal, that's where it's at. Quests. And you actually look. Where is main story, Valley of the Blades? I'm not even done. That's taken, Saisahan. We ain't even ready, I mean, that's skill points for me. That's about the only reason why I went through that. It's easy skill points. As a new character, it's hard to actually level up a bunch of stuff in your skill tree if you don't have any skill points. So I'm going through doing that crap, but I mean, I really haven't ever enjoyed this game, with the exception of the first time that I played it, and that was right out of beta, right into the live mode. I ran a guild then. It took about 2 months for me to see that the game was done. They made a shift. They made a grand shift. This was on the PC, where they actually brought in and built up the gameplay or playability, I would say. With the Tamriel Unlimited, it's like awesome sauce. I can't believe they weren't thinking of something like that before. Now, this might seem like a rant video or whatever, but I'm not trying to say that. I'm actually trying to give them some publicity here at ESO. I'm really favoring how they've changed everything and all that. I like to play as a character that gets to enjoy a majority of the game. I'm not sure how, as far as class and stuff and the big changes and all that stuff that they've done. I've seen they're rebalancing the champion point system, and they're increasing it from, I think I'm like, what level am I at? Let's see, you're at 205. Let's see, I am at, that's not going to tell me. This character, 341. So, I didn't even hit max on that, just because I was like, man, everybody was dissing this thing, but everybody was pumping it up when I first came back. All they were talking about, Morrowind's coming, oh, this is going to be great. Well, they're pushing it to 630, that's going to be great. Still going to have people complaining. That's just how MMOs go, people complain. And people complain about balance, so guess what? Now they're going to make the PvP mode, where I don't even know if they're including it or not. I haven't read up on it, and I apologize, but you're not going to get champion points in PvP now, so, you know, well. But I have heard some good stuff about from players who have actually played the early release of Morrowind, and they got a chance to play because they went to whatever summit or conference or whatever, and they got to see a convention. They got to actually see the gameplay, and they played Morrowind, and they did some reviews. So I'm going off of somebody else's review, but for the most part, everybody's pretty much said, hey, you know, that's a new thing they like. I personally am just able to read and see, you know, that amount, you know, not really sure what actually is going to happen, but I'm gonna go and do it just because I own the game, and it would be dumb for me not to. I might like it. If not, I do like this character. This character was about as close as I could get to like a warlock in WoW, but an affliction lock while maintaining self-sustainment. This is the Magic Blade, but I mean, I know they got nerfed. Everything's got nerfed from what I understand, and the only overpowered class that's going to be coming out when Morrowind goes live, if everything's the same from March when they released, is going to be the what is it? The Warden. I would like to say that my understanding of PlayStation Network and how they do their pre-orders is, it should be said that you cannot request a refund on a upgraded DLC item. And that is how PlayStation... Wow, y'all killed each other. Good job. PlayStation will not actually refund me my money, and it's sad. I went to them right as soon as they announced Morrowind. I bought it, the big deal Morrowind, and I have nothing to show for it. Let me see what you guys got. I'm logging in here and see what you got. Hey there, Bernie. Anyways, I can't complain. I was a little upset. I was looking for some more money for different games when I saw that this was coming out. And, well, after they made their announcements of how they were breaking the class and pretty much wanting everybody to spend all this money just so they could go, it kind of upset me. I was on ends with them. I don't plan on buying any more gems or coins or whatever they have. Crowns, yeah. And I spent a lot of money on crowns. I'm probably spent like $500 on different things. But as far as I know, to be honest with you, it's like I would like to hope that I'll be good with the Warden. It'll be worth something. I mean, I paid $40. It's cool, whatever. Um, like I said, the main thing is that I'll give it a try. We'll see how things go. I don't even know. One of my favorite aspects of this game was actually not the PvP that they're moving to, that it was the AVA Cyrodiil stuff. I really did enjoy that, and I hope that people still can, people still will be able to play, and it'll still be fun. They've already cut servers out. And I mean, if you go to the campaigns and stuff and you look, Scourge, you know, Skull of Corruption, there's 4 campaigns that you can be in. That's sad. Anyways. Well, I'm saying there's 4. Oh, let me see. Oh yeah, I guess I overlooked my Hatteras. Yeah, no, I saw that one. I just scrolled right past guest campaign. Yeah, so it's like you got 5. I remember when this game first launched, there were probably 20, it seemed like. There were tons, and you were still in a queue, no matter what server you went to. There was also the fact that you couldn't have people on blue, or you couldn't have, you know, if you wanted to play yellow, you couldn't have people on blue on the same server. That was cool. Or the same campaign. Never been a fan of the market. You don't get any trade market value unless you join a trading guild, which it's different. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'll publish a review. I'll probably be streaming some too whenever we do the Warden. I might even stream the whole level. And if I know that this is not like a normal video for me. Most of the time I'm showing building and stuff like that for not only Ark but Albion as well. I haven't really published any of those videos, but that's pretty much what I enjoy doing. I would like to maybe show some of this other MMO. Of course, this would be on the PS4. Hence the title, why I won't pre-order again from PlayStation. Okay, I'm being told that there were actually 10 campaigns at launch, not 5. But, yeah, I mean, still, I mean, that's a cutback, dude. And you're saying that, okay, as far as Elder Scrolls Online, the biggest, I mean, this is nothing. And I mean, this is a slap full of people right here. There's probably this many people on World of Warcraft right here. You know what I'm saying? Just in this room. I'm just kidding. But no, yeah, I mean, but I'm saying, like, you know, it's very populated. That's what's crazy. You know, actually, I'm in a guild right now that is a trading guild, and it says that we will kick you out of the guild in 2 weeks. And how long ago did I stop playing this? I mean, my people in my stream have never seen a ESO stream from me. So, I mean, go for it, right? Dude, I have, seriously, the birthday. That was the last thing that I played. Was that April? The very beginning of April, I think. Okay, so 2 months? A 2-week guild. Hey, you haven't paid your dues in 2 weeks. I've never paid my dues there. And I'm still a part of that guild, that trading guild. Not talking in it, but yeah, still a part of it. And I won't show the name of that guild because I don't want to prove that it's a dead trading guild or whether or not it's a live one. But let's just say that there's quite a few people that are on still. Like, I took my tavern off because I didn't want to give credit to that other guild that hasn't kicked me yet. But there's like, I think 26 people online, and it's an AVA guild. But it's getting prepared for the 4-man PvP stuff. No, where are we going? Let's go do a quest or something. I don't really want to stand around. I feel like all I'm doing is complaining. We can go wherever you need to go. No, just follow. Just let me know when you land. Yeah. I mean, that's the funny thing is it's like I joined a pretty cool PvP squad. All right. And I just couldn't believe that, you know, it happened. Like, they released that crap, and then nobody else wanted to. That made no sense to me. But definitely, let's get back to the PlayStation pre-order. I pre-ordered it, what? I think they announced either in November or December of last year that they were coming out with this expansion. It's about 6 months' time. Bought it, didn't release any information on it. And then they had a big summit where all these people were going into PTS for it. Here I am. And all these people were like really excited. I'm gonna go feed my horse from here. I think it's up here, ain't it? Yeah, right.
I got a few.
Good.
I wish I was more of a fighter. Those best. I should. One of them.
And there's a possibility of that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Not much.
I mean, it's hard to say. It really is, and the reason I say it's hard to say is because there's so many people that play this game as a, you know, they're playing it as a means to show elitism, you know, and you know I'll give you an example. Deltia has pretty much built his entire name off this one game. You know, they say, oh, well, he played this. No, Deltia was the name. I mean, like, when I first came here, I ain't never heard it. Who is this Deltia fella? And you were like, Deltia? Yeah, like, he's like Noxic for World of Warcraft. Like, he was the one that was the frontliner for building the cookie cutter builds for ESO. And, you know, so he's built his whole thing. Everything. And, you know, now he's like, I mean, it's hard to say, but, you know, it's like he doesn't, he's already given up on it. You know, I don't know. I get that he's saying that he's still going to play this game. But I mean, he pretty much denounced, and you know, that kind of fueled some of the fire underneath the reason that I felt like I needed to leave. Not only from becoming burnt out and stressed out from running a guild that just wasn't producing. I mean, I had people coming out of the woodworks wanting to join my guild, but they wanted to join, but that's about as far as they went. I had 3 or 4 people that would actually be online every day with me. And it's hard to build something when you have no participation, but that's what got me to leave the first time. Is I just felt like there was no room for growth, and now all I want to do is grow. And my thing is, my attitude towards the game is a little different than what he has. You know, he's more interested in what he's more interested in what. Oh, my quest log's full. Hold on. My quest log's full. Okay. Yeah, but I mean, as far as this is, you know, I'm sitting over here like, this game is really superb in the amount of content, everything that goes together with. I mean, it's just amazing how much detail and everything, and like as you heard with Jose talking about his brother, you know, just being excited that the people who are, this is not an Elder Scrolls game, you know, it's a part of the universe, but it's not in line with it, you know, it's like you have Elder Scrolls 4, 3, 5, all those, and you're talking Elder Scrolls 6. Okay, no, Elder Scrolls Online is something that actually came out prior to, so it's something that came out back in, you know, this is a time period way before the actual time period of the Elder Scrolls, when you go through with your friends, you know, or you're going through this with your friends, and if you were to play the Elder Scrolls or Skyrim and all that stuff, then, you know, that's like the time period is, or way before. I think it said 700. I think they said 700 years, I think, is before Morrowind's, what time period Morrowind's taking place from when it actually took place in the video. So we'll see a lot of that. I mean, even the map looks different than the way that it's changed and things of that nature. We'll have to see, though. I'm a little interested in what comes, but it's hard to say. Like I said, I don't want to put a lot of time and effort into something and then it become obsolete. I mean, that's one reason why you'll never see me playing the Call of Duty stuff anymore. I got real big into that when it was hot, you know. Black Ops 1, you know, like I was real big into that, and I can't believe that, you know, they're getting away from, you know, how people can go, yeah, well, you seen that new Call of Duty game? Like, oh yeah, so I can spend $60 more and start all over again, you know. Pour all the time that I have into progression and have nothing to show for it, you know. Not for me. So we'll see what happens. I'm pretty excited. We'll have to see though. I think you said you're not doing it, right, Jose? Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Well, you have always been one that's like, I'm gonna make a tank. Blue. Yeah. Yeah. Well, what I'm saying though is that, you know, you're all been about making tanks and stuff. Well, they got a new tank class that comes with this new expansion. Yeah, the Warden's gonna have healing, tanking. Yeah, but I don't know that is that the tanking aspect?
My sister, thank you. You can find they say Sabelic is a
Yeah, I haven't really looked into the trees and stuff. I just know that you know, healer. I'm gonna give it a try. Yeah. Master, or what are they? Master of none. Yeah. Yeah, so I think that's what it's gonna be like. I don't even know, dude. Alright, so I still see that. Like, what's so bad is, like, I'm still got plus on this. But I haven't even played this in... So is this a game that's going in, like, Neverwinter? Neverwinter went... No, I'm saying Neverwinter went straight to your library when you found out that people were just, like, using it. There's somebody right here. No, you ain't dying. You got me here. Yeah. Yeah. I got you. Well, I mean, you know, it's like you kind of want to. It's really difficult. Since you're over 160, you should have your set. don't look too hard because it's about to change next Tuesday. But what I mean is that max level is like 160. So as far as like the gear doesn't get any better.
My eternal thanks.
You know how much that set is? Or like I'm not even hitting them with all my skills as I'm so out of whack. Yeah, see. I really do like this game, you know, and they brought it back. I need to eat, I think, is what the problem is. Boss over there, I believe. Yep. Really excited about how they have made it so everybody can just go anywhere and quest with anybody. And I like how they're going away from the factions for their PvP. So if you do have a friend that's got this awesome character and for whatever reason you haven't been able, yes, Cyrodiil's still going to be closed, but you know, you got this friend who's got this awesome character, and it'll give people opportunity to kind of go and play together. But then at the same time, if you're just a casual guy like you are, you're not going to get wrecked if you go into one because you're not going to be queued with a bunch of people. Well, that's what I mean. And then they're also taking. Yes, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it's going to be a balance issue all the time, but they've taken away champion points, so that's good for people like myself and you who aren't at max level when this comes out, that are going to be lacking that additional boost. I'm looking, you know, I'm... Gotcha. Yeah. Well, see, my thing is that I heard that they're actually kind of going away from that, but I don't know. No, I guess, no, they'll always have that. The strength of the stamina build. I guess, and how much you actually gain from being a werewolf in, what's that? You gain quite a bit in passiveness, right? Like that.
I can't thank you enough.
Gotcha. That's what. See, and you know, I know it was. Bite. Well, I know that it used to be like the vampire, where the vampire, you know, you're constantly under the effect. Okay, yeah, I hate being mistaken, but I don't know when my... Yeah. Right, 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 right. Right. I only have a few more minutes. Oh yeah, weekday night. We switched it before because of you. No, no, no. It was Tuesday. What was going on with Tuesdays? Why you couldn't hang out with me on Tuesday? Yeah, because I was like, oh. So, so, so what are you gonna do when my channel hits it big, and I'm raking in the doulas? Yeah. So what are we doing here? Yeah, I know. And I've been thinking about that, actually getting, I mean, of course the ARC server's going to be up 24/7, or as much as I'm aware of it, and, you know, people, they know how to get a hold of me. But dude, if you play the same game over and over and over again, I mean, it's not going to change how good you are. That's the thing, and I kind of feel like I'm getting pooped on. I gotta talk to this person, I guess, huh? Yeah, like it's just... It's not. It gets boring.
I could tell you.
No. I just picked up yeah, see. That's right. Well, he heard you say that, now he's not hanging out with us no more. Maybe figure out that we're the enemy. We're the bane of his existence. Or maybe we'll make the game too easy for him.
No tyranny shall get past these gates. Do you understand it?
I'm getting the blades. The ancient blades this way.
You think they have an advantage, do they? Just wait until their clan troubles around them.
Yeah. Well, we got her, it was on Tuesdays, but right now we got her, all her stuff working out, so it's just got stuff going on, so kind of helps that.
Make sure these orders circulate among the troops. Need to be prepared.
I mean, it's no big deal though. I mean, that's the thing. It was working out for us. After we beat the werewolf, I'm gonna get off, okay? No, I can stay till we do the werewolf. It's just I need to actually like get dressed for the day-night stuff. And then I don't know how long or when I'll be back on. You know, I got surgery tomorrow.
It's true. Falchu is tall as a tree, with claws like great swords.
Yes, and he breathed
Bagel?
fire.
Of course. Now we may finally learn how Falchu was defeated.
And maybe we'll find out how tall the Horker really was.
Yeah, I already did that. That's from the... yeah. Yeah, that was...
Listen to me. You must
talk to this dude.
Giuliano's little teeth. Someone ring.
Talk to... grab a... hold on.
They were so... Examine?
Examine time ripples. Okay, so I need the one that you just did over here. Are you doing one right now? Yeah, that's what I have right now.
you seek to see into the past,
There's
I can
one.
guide you. If our Chu has risen, then he must die.
Over here.
Burn it!
Go to the crypt. I'll meet you there and show you how to discover the secret you seek.
Looks like I got one more over there. Ain't nobody standing beside it. It's right here. Now go to the crypt.
I remember this. You... Wise? There you are, my love. I was starting to worry about you. Do what you have to do and find those orders. Then find me again.
We're in history. Well, they're prepping you for the patch, bro. See, I might end up having to go back and do all this again with the Warden. I'm gonna see what it's like. I'm gonna level it all the way up. And like I said, I'll probably stream it up.
About time you returned.
Perhaps.
We make our final stand here. The Alessians are rabble and their numbers mean nothing. This land is ours and we intend to keep it. Today, Falchu and the Alessians meet their end at our hands. Today, we celebrate our victory.
I think I get to... Don't quote me on it, but I think I get to have Hawaiian food tonight.
Commander, this isn't an easy choice.
Which one?
I don't envy you. But whatever. Yes, Captain.
What's that? I ain't paying none, no mind. I'm just loot all, loot all, loot all. I ain't paying no mind, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if my information's all there or what, but it's whatever. As far as my, I mean, but all of it's my opinion, so I guess you could say it's all there.
No, not fire!
There he is. And he died. Return to the present.
It's time for you to go back now.
About an hour. Ish.
Welcome back. Where else?
And we'll call it right here.
I thought as much. The ghosts of the
Thanks for joining.